When I tell you all scamming is an all-time high with Disney, I mean scamming happen everywhere, but I mainly collect Disney, so this is mainly where I see a lot of the scamming going on. Especially when it comes to these Loungefly bags, y'all. And you would think with all the information out there that folks aren't still getting scammed, you all are absolutely wrong. Now, I'm not here to bash anyone who don't follow the rules, who don't follow the protocols when it comes to trading, selling, and buying. This is not what this is about, so I don't want nobody to bash folks down in the comment section, because some folks just don't know or they don't use their better judgment comes to these transactions, okay? Everything in this video is for educational purposes and is fair use. If anyone that's watching my video, you all have experienced someone scam you or trying to scam you, I'm hoping that from that situation you did learn something. This video will help to avoid those type of situations in the future. Now, the story, which is the reason for this video, is actually going to be at the end, so you all just stay tuned while I give you all some warning posts that I did see on social media. So the first warning post that I want to share with you all, not only is this a warning, but I got a warning for y'all. Listen, the grammar is not too grammar and all put together on this one, and it probably have a lot to do with spell check. Listen, when it comes to spell check, when I'm on Facebook, that joker mess up so much. I be having people messaging me, what you trying to say? It's not actually us majority of the time. It's someone we type something in, the word that I'm thinking they're gonna pick is not picked, and then my whole sentence and whatever I'm saying is messed up. So please bear with me as I try to read this, and I'm hoping you all can understand it as well. It says, please be aware I was sent this request, never asked for it, and had never seen this before. I've been selling and buying for a while now and only use PayPal goods and services to back the buyer, seller, and myself. Anyway, I just got a random request for $80. Beware and on the lookout. So here's the request that this person was sent. Let me clarify some things. Now, at the top where you all see on the left, it says request and pay. On the top of that, I'm guessing that was the person who sent this collector a request for the money. And on the right side, when on the top where it says join 1 week ago, that was the name of the person I'm guessing sent the request. And you can see that it's a request for $80. This collector actually canceled it and blocked him as well, which was a smart move. I have yet to experience someone sending me a request for money, but just to let everybody know that if this has happened to this person, it's probably happened to other people. It's just that a lot of folks don't talk about a lot of things. They don't talk about stuff like this. Not everybody's, listen, when it comes to stuff like this, not everybody's going to tell everybody about a request they received. Not everybody's going to tell everybody they got scammed, they got bamboozled, folks wasted their time. Trust me, I know all about that. And trust me, if you waste my time, you do get blocked. Anybody who wastes people's time out there, be prepared to be blocked. But I wanted to go ahead and put this out there. If you all have any experience with something like this, please put that down below in the comment section. But this is something that I think, even if you haven't received this, you should keep your eyes open if something like that runs across in your messenger. On to the last warning I have in this video. It says, Mercari sellers beware. The buyer, the name, from Anaheim purchased a brand new with tag sequence bag from me and claimed it was damaged. Never included photos of the bag, just the box. Mercari accepted the return request and she sent back an empty box. I videotaped myself opening the box. Now, I did watch the video of the collector, the seller opening the box, and that joker was empty. And I'll tell you all where you can actually see that video and also any other posts when it comes to scamming later in the video. But let's just stick to this right here. So with the seller saying they sent it a bag and the buyer claimed that was damaged, never included photos, which should have been a red flag, but for some reason they went ahead and had that person, told that person to send back the bag. She got the bag, videotaped it, which was a smart idea. If you all are wondering what happened with the seller, Mercari sided with the seller. What can we learn from this? If you're selling something to someone, anybody, whether it be Facebook, eBay, Mercari, whatever you're selling something to, if someone is sending you something back, make sure you record it. I don't care once you get it and if it's outside on your porch. Make sure you record what you're getting back, because I have seen videos of folks receiving stuff back that wasn't the item that they sent out to the person. So that does happen. But this is to protect yourself. The next thing I'm going to talk about is not so much of a warning, but this collector here wanted to get some advice from other collectors when it pertains to this type of situation. Help and advice, please. I posted partial and the delivery company Trans Global delivered it and took a picture of it on the customer's doorstep. It was left on her doorstep. The customer, however, is saying she never received it. Also, she said she was in all day the day it arrived and that they didn't knock. I contacted the delivery company, and after a while, they have said, as a goodwill gesture, they will give $55 in UK money, which is half what the insurance was, as they can prove it was delivered, but admit that maybe they shouldn't have left it on the doorstep. Customer doesn't want to accept their goodwill, so I am emailing them again Monday to see if they will give any more. Customer has already threatened to go to my bank, etc. I'm wondering if there is anything else I can do for my customer and for myself, and help or advice will be much appreciated. Thank you. Listen. Now, this here is very, very tricky when it comes to stuff like this. Now, let me just say this. When it comes to the buyer saying that they were home and they didn't hear a knock, let me tell you some stuff like that does happen. I've experienced it one time myself, which is why I decided to get a P.O. box, because I stood home all day waiting on a pair of shoes. And you could tell it was a pair of shoes because it was in that plastic bag. So just feeling like it was shoes. I got a picture, same thing. Got a picture saying that it was delivered. I didn't get a knock on the door, and I stood in the front all day. Checked to see where this package was at, shown delivered. Open the door, package was gone. So I don't know who took it. It could have been somebody walking by, somebody paying attention to the delivery truck, or it could have been allegedly the company that dropped off the box. They probably just put it down, took a picture, picked it back up, and left. I don't know who got it. I just know I didn't get it, and I lost out on $100 and some. Okay. When it comes to this buyer saying that they were home all day and that nobody knocked, that does happen, okay? And that might be something that happened with this particular company before, and they may have heard stories, or maybe they felt bad for the customer. That could be the reason why they allegedly gave that goodwill money back, okay? I'm not too sure on why they gave the money, but it was in goodwill, and they gave half of what the buyer said the item cost. Now, when something is delivered, and I want to get some help out there for my collectors out there, because I've experienced this, but I ain't never got nothing back. If you know a situation like this, whether you've been in one, you know somebody, or you've seen the story and you see that the buyer came out on top on this, please put that down below in the comment section. I want to know. As far as the seller is concerned, it seems like they did the right thing. It's just that when the package was delivered, the buyer didn't get it. So I'm not too sure on what happened with the package. And I know some folks might be thinking, well, what if she got the package and she just lying because she want to keep the item and get some money back? I mean, that's very possible. I'm not going to speak on this situation, but that is very possible. People can do that. If you want to see more stories when it comes to this Loungefly trading, scamming, definitely go to Loungefly Scam Alerts on Facebook. They have so many different stories, so many different warnings when it comes to certain people that folks have dealt with, or they heard about, or they know have scammed people. So definitely go ahead and check them out. The feature presentation did not come from this Facebook group. I actually got it from another group I'm in. Crazy thing about this story, you all, when I went back to look at some of the comments, the story was gone. So I'm really happy that I took a screenshot of this before they went ahead. I'm going to assume they removed it allegedly. I'm not too sure if it's still up there. I just know I couldn't find it. Also, another warning about the story. This here has nothing to do with Loungefly, just Disney merchandise. I'm going to go ahead and tell you the story to give you all a serious heads up. I'm so sad right now, and I feel so stupid. I'm normally very good at these things, and I never thought it would happen to me. But I got scammed. On September 16, I purchased $52 worth of items from this individual selling vintage Pinocchios. I thought I was purchasing through Facebook Marketplace, but he tricked me. And I honestly just didn't know better, since I've only bought off Facebook Marketplace twice before. Turns out I paid for it through Messenger Pay, which is not protected, but I just didn't realize it. Anyway, I followed up with him today. He deletes his account, and now I see a $855 charge to my bank account that I didn't authorize. I feel very hurt and sad by this, and so dumb. I want to cry, but I just can't. And of course, the bank is closed right now, so I feel so helpless. What a bummer. I'm so mad at myself. Anyway, I just wanted to share. Sorry and beware. Before I talk about the story, let me show you all one of the comments made up under the post. It says, I got scammed and lost $1,600. I couldn't get it back because I sent it through families and friends. I felt I was the dumbest, but I was way too trusting. I was devastated and tried everything. And I even filed a police report, nothing. So I mourned a little, then moved on. I work my tail off for extra hours as punishment to myself and also make up the money I lost. LOL. I learned my lesson. Now let's go on back to the story that I had read, you all. Now it's already bad enough you were cheated out of $52. How was that person? Because I got a question for that. I haven't heard nothing like this. You all, if you're going through something like this where you've been cheated and scammed, I think you can post anonymous now to where the person don't even have to know it's actually you. If you can post anonymous, please get these stories out so folks can be aware of things that could possibly happen. I do appreciate this person posting the story. The person didn't even mention how they were able to go about getting $855 now. Because I actually want to know how, if you paid even through Facebook Marketplace $52, okay, you lost that. I mean, that's still a lot of money. I don't want to lose a dime these days. I mean, pennies, we need to start picking up pennies. Y'all seen that man cash all them pennies in? He had like $500,000 worth of pennies he saved up over what, 40 some years? Y'all better pick them pennies up. On back to the story. $500,000 worth of pennies in 40 years. That's a lot of work, more than a lot of folks. Listen, okay. I guess I would like to know, how is that possible? If you paid a certain amount, how were they able to get $855 more out of the account? So this information is very valuable, and I wish I was able to find that post again, because I would like to see more comments and also him put an update on this. I think he removed it. I'm glad I was able to screenshot the story, because this here, me putting this out here is to help not just you all but myself as well. I am not exempt from getting scammed. I am not exempt from none of this stuff. And that's for anybody. Even with all the knowledge we know on what not to do and how not to pay, they got folks out there that's trying to outthink all of that, trying to get around all of that, trying to find a way, trying to catch you at your most vulnerable state and your desperate state. Like, okay, they really want this. If you know something going for $500 and they're selling you for $150, something ain't right. Something ain't right. So yeah, you might want it, you desperate to get it, but we got to use our better judgment. Also, if you know people that know this stuff, reach out to them. If you want to reach out to me on Facebook, I don't have no problem. Don't worry about, I don't want to bother you. Listen, if it's to help you save money or cause you not to lose money, reach out to me. If I don't answer you, it's not because I'm ignoring you. It's probably because I'm busy with doing something else or I'm not on Facebook. But reach out to me. Reach out to anybody. Reach out in these groups. Ask the admin, ask somebody. Worst thing you could do is not know and go through something that you probably should have asked. But yeah, that's what I want to find out. How after paying $52, they was able to get $855. If you all have experiences or know somebody experienced it, put that down below, because that's something that we need to know. The collector also mentioned that they thought they was paying a certain way, but wound up paying through friends and family. I personally don't pay through Facebook Messenger at all. I don't send requests through Facebook Messenger. If I sell somebody something, I'm going to send you an invoice. If you want to buy something from me, if you want to send me money, you can go through PayPal yourself, but we're not going to send none through Messenger. We're not playing that. I need to make sure you protected and I'm protected. Another reminder, and I know some of y'all have heard it 100 bazillion times, but whenever you're buying something from someone, make sure you're paying PayPal goods and services. No friends and family, no Facebook Marketplace type of request. If somebody's sending you an invoice through Facebook Marketplace, do not accept them. Ask them for their PayPal email. That way you can send it to them. But when you send them the money, make sure it's goods and services. And also you put down what you're actually supposed to be receiving as well. And the seller can also make an invoice and have that sent to you from PayPal itself, not through Facebook Marketplace. Also, anything I send, for anybody out there sending anything over $50, you need to put insurance on it. If you sending somebody them D23 dolls, you need to have insurance on that. Insurance for $700-800 doll don't cost nothing. What, about $5, $6, $7? I don't care if it even costs $10. I'd rather lose $10 than to lose $800. So yes, put insurance on anything over $50. Trust me, you're gonna thank me later. Because if that item come up missing or the tracking never show up, yes, the person you sold that item to, they may get their money back from PayPal. But then again, if that item doesn't show up, you'll get your money back at a later date. I'd rather a later date of getting my money back than not getting my money back at all. Or if I'm selling $500 worth of something depending on the company you go through and how much they cover, I'd rather get my full amount money back if that item never show up instead of $50 or $100. So yes, anything you ship out over $50, put insurance on it. I'm talking about on them dolls. I need to be talking about anything. I don't care if you shipping out some $70 shoestrings from Disney. Put insurance on that, but most definitely those Loungefly bags. Now you all see Loungefly shipping delays. This has nothing to do with the actual company or any other small shops. I'm talking about regular collectors shipping bags to one another. Out of everything I collect, I would tell you one thing: dolls and Loungefly bags probably be the most important thing to put insurance on, because the minute that some of these packages for some of these buyers don't update within the time you sent them the tracking, and for the next 2 or 3 or 4 days, they are ready to file a dispute on you. So please be prepared, because sometimes these packages do get lost. Sometimes they get stolen. Sometimes they never showed up delivered. So you need to be prepared and make sure you are protected on your end, because they're going to get their money way before you. It might take some time to get your money. You're going to get it, but you want to be prepared. Let me make something clear. When I'm talking about the buyer filing dispute, now some of them will file dispute after a few days if it hasn't updated or it hasn't delivered. But when I'm talking about is if that joker does not deliver at all and it doesn't update showing that the buyer received it, the buyer has a certain amount of days with PayPal to file a claim. So say, for instance, and I don't know the date, so we're going to throw an example out there. Say, for instance, they have 30 days to file the claim. So on the 29th date or even the 27th or the 28th day, the buyer decides to file a claim, which I think they should let the seller know that what's going on. It hasn't updated. So the buyer, after a certain amount of days, if they don't get it delivered or it hasn't updated, the buyer will get their money back from PayPal. Now, you, the seller, you will have to go through the shipping company, which if you listen to me, you would have insurance on it. So if it doesn't update and it doesn't show deliver after a certain amount of time with that shipping company you put insurance with that package, you will get your money back from them. So this is how you protect yourself in the end as well. And when it comes to these shipping delays and folks be quick to call somebody a scammer or blast them on Facebook or even file a dispute, I do think in these Facebook groups there needs to be a grace period for 5 to 7 business days for the tracking to either update or for it to be delivered. I think that needs to be added. But you folks out there who are selling stuff to people, please keep this in mind that those things could happen. And with the climate of scammers, schemers, I mean, you got people sending buyers tracking and then redirecting the stuff back to them. So understand where they're coming from. Try not to go there with them. If they're upset, please keep yourself calm. Explain to them what's going on. After that, I'm just saying, don't go there with them. It's not worth it. Trust me. And buyers, you all are not off the hook either, because some of you all, not all of you all, but some of you all be having attitudes. Somewhat the sellers too. They have attitudes too. So it'd be nice if the buyer and the seller can come to an understanding without having an attitude when it comes to the tracking. So you all can both get what you want. You got your money, you got your package. Good. Beware, folks, through Marketplace. Now, I have dealt with people through Marketplace myself, but I send out invoices. I will send you an invoice in a heartbeat. This here situation, I'm hoping that this person posts this stuff again or give us an update on this. Maybe they made this post because they were venting and decided to take it down, or maybe it's still up and I can't find it. Or we got to be careful out here in these Disney streets. Here, you would think with everybody knowing what's going on, folks that's scamming and Loungefly and Disney in general would cut it off, but no, they're at an all-time high. You all just be careful out there when you're shipping, trading, selling to somebody, because even trading, you be trading with somebody and they get that you shipping their stuff, but you never got your stuff in there. So you can do PayPal back pay where y'all send each other the money for the item, and if your item don't show up, you will get your money back. You can do it that way. Like if the item that y'all shipping is $9, each person send each other $9, and if the item don't show up on either one end, you all get your money back. So you can do it that way. Some of y'all don't have to do it that way because you're trading with someone you know. Now, when it comes to people that's very active on social media, that could be kind of tricky too, because there was a issue recently with someone that's very active on social media and they had issue with people packaging, so that can happen. I just want to go ahead and put this information out here for you all, so everyone, all my Disney sweet willers and collectors out there can be on alert when it comes to stuff like this. This is not to scare you all. This is not to worry you all. Just to use your better judgment when it comes to stuff like this. And listen, we all gonna make mistakes. We all have done things we thinking like, man, maybe I should have waited and not brought this bag because it's still on Loungefly website and I know it's gonna go on sale later. Listen. Oh, listen, Sweet Wheels is just tripping, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I'm tripping. But I do got about 8 bags still on that site full price. Maybe I should have. Okay, all right. Back to this. Listen. But hope you all enjoyed this. When it comes to this collector right here, I hope everything was resolved. Hopefully they were able to get their money back. If not the one they sent through friends and family, at least the $855. I'm hoping that they make another post, especially for those who actually seen that post, so we can get some clarification, because this type of story can help so many people. It really can. I mean, if you even thought about paying through Facebook Marketplace or friends and family, this will make you second guess. And also, we need to know if that person was able to take $855 out of your account. We need to know how that was done. That post that collector made would be very valuable to other collectors out there to give us a heads up on what could happen and how these things go about happening, and what type of mistakes to make sure you do not make. I'm gonna go ahead and leave that right there. I want to get everybody comments, thoughts, and opinions down below in the comment section. If you experienced any of this, please put that down below. All right, everyone, so that'll do it for my video today. I hope you all enjoyed it, and like always, if you're watching this video and you had not subscribed to my channel, definitely go ahead and subscribe, like, share, and comment on this video. Also hit that notification bell. Make sure you click on all so you can be notified whenever I drop a video or a community post. And until next time, everyone, take care.